Hey, what's going on, gang? It's Murata Music with 3-piece TCG, bear, Pirates TCG, and 2D. I'm coming back at you with that peanut butter Luffy time, way at right there. Oh yeah, we're getting into it. Don't worry, OP12 style, right? So smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, and go down in the comments. Let me know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing differently? All right. Now, before we get into the Robin Shabbatsky, I know you're looking at the leader and you're like, where can I find that? Oh, where can I get the heartbeat Luffy? Come on down to that description. Follow the link to kdesign.com. Use 3-piece TCG for 25% off your entire order. Get the whole shebang, gang. Also, if you've been getting a little joy and or knowledge from the channel, well, that's our mission statement, boss. Why don't you go ahead and consider joining that 3-piece Navy, dog. Come on down, be smashing the finger popping. Get some emojis, putting on that pressure. Get them deck revisions, dog. We'll get you right. Or big city hooping for the whole shebang. Call it an emergency deck profile. Just try to keep it Copehead and above, I beg you, all right? And to all of my 3-piece Navy gang members out there, man, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for keeping this boat afloat. Today they're highlighting my man Drones, Izzy Busy B, Patrick Noel, Patochi. I believe the D is for Donju. Logan Commentate, okay, or Logan Tate, my man Juan Ruiz, and Chavalum. I know you got a different name, dog. You got a different name in the comments, but I love this. Is one of my favorite thumbnails. We need an SR. No, we need a secret rare carrot. Oh yeah, they need a spruce up carrot. We need that carrot, and it needs to be multiple restands. We were talking about that on the live though. You can find that I think in this one. But anyhow, enough of the silly business. Actually, go check out the album, DistroKid, link in the description. Yeah, for free everywhere. I made all the music, did all the beats, everything. Now, okay, now I'm highlighting this guy right here. Okay? But it's time to get down to that brass tacks of the Robin variety. Oh, yeah, Robin Shabbatsky, okay? Now I'm looking at my list, and I'm feeling good. Like, I'm feeling really good about it. There's been a lot of discussion over Captain Kidd or Pudding and blah, blah, blah. And hey, look, man, you can run whatever you want, dog. Papa Burgundy, Capo ain't gonna be mad about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna be pissed. You can run 4 of these if you want. And if you want a high roll on your second turn and this into this, and you think that's gonna be worth it, absolutely. My mind, look, to prove to you guys that I'm not a fucking just stubborn Taurus that I am, that I've been rumored to be. I was running 4 of these, okay? And I had subscribers tell me how, yo, Kid does the same thing, and he's a 1K counter, 6K body blocker. And I was like, yeah, dog, that's cool and all, but like 6Ks get fucking swamped. 6Ks get taken out, okay? And then over time, I realized, yo, Shanks ain't prevalent no more. And I'm not relying on this 6K body. I'm not relying on the 7K body. I'm not relying on anybody except for this one, which is 7. This one closes out games. This one you can't touch. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So we got rid of Sanji and Pudding. And we realized we weren't even playing. That was pretty much a flex spot. And we got rid of that. And then we just put 2 here. Bing, bang, boom. So I just haven't been convinced that Pudding is worthwhile, just because, yes, I get to 9 faster if everything works out. If this non-searchable card is able to be played after I do this going second, I get all that. But I would rather be going first anyways. I would rather have this out of turn the soon as I can. And while they're barely playing this, I'm already swinging with it and then swinging another 7. To me, that's pressure. You know what I'm saying? And then not to mention, if I've played this out on my turn 3 and I played this out on my turn 4, then I swing with this, I still ramp that Dawn. And I'm at 10 next turn, if I'm not mistaken. Something crazy. Yeah, because I'm at 6. I go to 8. Well, yeah, I'm at 10 either way. But anyways, I get all active Dawn back from then on. And then when I want to play this, I got like a shit ton of active Dawn. Yeah. So anyhow, But let's get into the Robin Shabatsky, okay? Now, Robin and OP12. Yo. How was I going to work this into this list, okay? Now, if you feel like you've missed any episodes, do go watch the last one. This is my Father's Day finale list, and I was able to, pull it off and be the first Black Purple Luffy to win at my locals. Great honor. Went through 2 mirrors, a Reiju, and a Green Purple Luffy to do so. So I felt like it was, definitely tough. The guys didn't make it easy on me. But as I'm looking through all of this and I'm looking at the meta and I'm thinking about this and thinking about that, I just basically said, you know what? I know I don't want to run 4 of this. I know I don't want to run 4 of it because it's searchable. And believe it or not, we feel like it's a little bit more of a late game play. Let's talk about Robin, okay? 6 for 7 body, okay? If your leader is Koala or Monk Aloof, this character gains blocker and 3 costs. So it is going to go up to a 9 for 7 body, which is just about not going to be popped, okay? And it gets blocker. Great. But check this out. On play, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, your opponent trashes 2 cards from their hand. That is huge, okay? What this is doing, it's increasing the discrepancy in the currency exchange between our peanut butter Luffy and Broofy combination and them. And what I mean by that is our currency is worth this now, our cards, our everything is worth this, and theirs is worth this. Why? Because when we become a 7K body, that means they have to invest 2 more Dawn just to touch us with the average leader. And then the majority of the board as well, right? So they have to choose every turn, and that's just to touch us. If they want to do perfect numbers, they got to go 2 over. So for the average leader to swing into us for magic number, which is 2K over, you would have to give us 4 Dawn. So if we've been removing your board, turning it sideways, messing it up, blah, blah, blah. If we've been controlling board, going for phase, whatever we're doing, right? If we've been doing these things, then that means you find yourself in a position where you're going to have to begin to start to decide, are you swinging into leader? Are you actually going to swing, or are you going to develop? Because you can't do both, right? Now, also, Monk Aloof, the Broofy, as I call him, trademark, 3-piece TCG. Broofy becomes a 7K blocker, right? Because they want to get rid of this. They want to stop the noise. They want to stop, but you can't stop the party. Okay, once the fun pops, it don't stop, right? So they want to get rid of this, and this becomes our 7K blocker. You know what I mean? And then if they get rid of that, then they start thinking about swinging at leader, and then we just drop another one. The cycle continues, right? Well, so in that currency exchange where we're continually outvaluing our opponent, because I didn't mention on the flip side, when we swing at them, we require 2 cards just for a swing, just for 1 swing from our leader. Then of course that's coming from there as well. So we just start to literally outvalue the currency exchange is lopsided in our value. Well, now we enter Nico Robin. Okay, now Nico Robin, if they were at 7 cards and I swung here and they took a life, or what, let's say that 6 cards, I swung here, they took a life, they're at 7 cards. I swung here. They don't want to take that one, okay? So they're going to counter out and give me 2 cards and go to 5. Guess what? I'm going to play Nico Robin, okay? I'm going to trash fucking Gum Lightning or something else from here that I'm not going to use, a Zoro or whatever the freak, right? Whatever. And then they're going to go from 5 cards to 3 cards. And then it continues. You see what I'm saying? Especially if I have anything else on the board, right? So, with that being said, what am I going to do? What am I going to get rid of? Because, I've really been liking how it's been developing, but I really want to see this card. This card is also searchable, okay, through law, and we'll pick it up throughout the game. It's not necessarily something we want to play on curve anyways. So we're definitely looking. It's actually kind of a finisher card, and by that I mean if we got them beat up already, okay, and we decide they're at 5 or 6 cards, let's go with that 5 because that 5 is a lot of fun. If they're at 5 cards, then before I start my onslaught, I drop this body, okay, get rid of something I ain't gonna use, all right, And then they've got 3 cards, from 5 to 3 cards to defend this. You guys know I'm not exaggerating. I will have all of these out here. You know, not all of them, but I'll have like three good targets out here, 3 eligible bachelors, right? And then if they do survive that, we still have a blocker for the clapback. Okay, that's a 7K body, 9 cost body. And when we're ready to go for game that next turn, because if they went from 3 cards to whatever, 5 to 3 cards, surely they don't have a handful. Even if they do, they've got a handful, several hands full. This is 4-play Nico. Oh yeah, this is 4-play Robin. Look at all them hands. What them hands for? I see those fingers right there. They're already doing this. Anyways, so yeah, we're swinging that 7 and we're putting on that big city pressure. Oh yeah, so that's the breakdown for you guys right there. And now I want to go ahead and get into a plethora of smashes. Oh, we got them all for you guys. So we're going into OP12. Oh, what did I do? I just did this. I just got rid of Sanji. The reason why was I'm still rocking him in my today list. Don't get me wrong. I think I might run 2 of him and 3 of Kaido, but B-U-T-T, but Robin is such a value play and offsets them. And we haven't been worried about Booby Smoker as much. We haven't been worried about our 5 cost threats as much now that we go to 7K. You know what I'm saying? So we can still pop a good amount of them here. But, we're still representing a little bit of removal. But Robin's here, and we want to give them their time. So that's what we're going to do. And we're giving everybody the shocker. Oh, yeah. 2 in the pink. A fist in the stink, it looks like. Let's get over these smashes, shall we? All right, gang. I thought my fucking computer was haunted for a second. Forgot I was listening to a video in the background. Anyhow, so we find ourselves against a green-purple Luffy, okay? The old nemesis, all right? Now, I got a pretty gnarly opening hand, and they chose to go first, which I was just like, I thought they want to go second. But anyhow, we're going to be ready for that. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to keep here because, yeah, we got that going on. Okay. Moving a little fast here. Yeah. So they're going to swing 5 into 5. We're going to go ahead and take. They play out Frankie. We're going to go ahead and ramp. Up, down, left, right, O. Switch it up like Nintendo. Backside into fakie. 8K to 5. Okay. 8 to 5. My hand ain't jive. We just got it like that. They're going to go ahead and play out a Sanji and a Pudding. Okay. They're going to do their little thug dizzle. We don't give them backside into fakie. Only we get it. So they're going to go ahead and do their little swingy swing. And that's cool because that's going to put my Broofy online should I be lucky enough to get him, and I'm not. Now, I did give him a 2K for that Frankie because I was like, man, let me go ahead and do my thing. Because I knew I wasn't going to block out of the next one. Now, here's our first Robin here. Now, we had no Broofy, right? We wanted a Broofy. That's what we'd want to play. We want to play this late game. But it looks like they've got 3, 6, 7 cards. Okay, so they're going to go down to 5. We got rid of Lightning. We're not getting rid of anything with Lightning. What are they going to get rid of? That had to be a fat thumb. That had to be a big old fat thumb moment. I refuse to believe anything else. They actually give us a 2K to keep Frankie alive. We might be having an issue here. We are having an issue here. We are definitely having an issue here. Right here, medical emergency. Yes, they're having a stroke. I'm asking them to squeeze my fingers and squeeze my hands, smile, okay? We don't think they can pass the Cincinnati stroke test. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. So they're going to swing 7 at our face, and they played out the secret Luffy. Here's the thing. It kind of feels like you're giving a child a loaded weapon, okay? Because I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling the pressure. We don't even give him pressure, man. But I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling it from this person, okay? This player is... They spent you know, what, 5K encounter to keep Frankie alive, and I'm still feeling it, okay? But Kaido to the rescue. We're going to pop that 6K. We're going to swing into Frankie. If you give me a 2K, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Oh boy, this is a game and a half. This is a game and a half. I shared this with you because this is like my therapy. Okay. Let's run that back, Watts. 5 and the 4. They gave me a 2K. And at that point, because I mean, 2Ks, that would have kept this alive. And so I'm like, yo, you can keep the Frankie, but you are going to give me the Sanji. No way in hell. If they would have had 2 more 2Ks, shit, we might have been in trouble. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with this game, but another secret Luffy. Okay, they set that up. I can't do anything. I do have one. Okay, we can take that. We can take that. Yeah, and I think the game is over at this point. At this point, we gave him the there, buddy. There. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, my man said, I'm going to throw everything, including the kitchen sink at you. Yo. Now, no Broofy, but back here, we did get to play out our Robin Shabbatsky. And they got rid of, I guess they got rid of the Gum Gum Giant. They were just like, yo, I'm here for a good time, a really good, hard, fast time, not a long time. But hey, you got to see Robin, got to get rid of some cards, blocker. Let's keep moving. So on this one, we're starting off. They chose to go first. It looks like no Como se dices mulligans were had, and that I'm fine with that because I got 2 searches. I'm going second. I'm happy. Okay, we draw into a big Broofy. Oh, super happy. Draw into a ramp, even happier. We get to have one of our 3 big boot scoot Luffy's back. I'm ready for the game. Now I'm ready for the game. We got Conqueror's Hockey, Armament Hockey. Attach 1 Dawn card to your Silver's Rayleigh. Give up to one of your leader characters plus 1K during this turn. And then the counter is give somebody plus 2K. Okay, cool. And what are we going to do here? They're swinging 5 at us. We go ahead and take. It's a Gum Gum Lightning. Now, because we want to go ahead and play our ramp next turn, we're going to go ahead and ramp this turn, I think. Swinging 2 into 2. Okay. And we also countered out with the Tony Chopper because we just saw 2 events that were 0 cost. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like I could turn a 1 call sideways, or I could turn I would rather just keep it moving. So anyways, now we get Captain Kid out here. And the reason why I chose not to ramp again was because I really wanted to get Kid out here because Kid is going to be the ramp next turn. See, I'm going to play Broofy no matter what next turn, right? So if I get Kid out now and they don't KO him, they don't get rid of him somehow, that's Conqueror's Hockey. Give up to one of your characters. Oh, that's the good one. Plus 2K during this battle. Then you may rest 1 Dawn card. If you did, give all of your opponent's characters and leader minus 1K power during the turn. So that basically gives you, you know, that little effect, the Shanks effect or whatever. But I'll tell you this right now. Yeah, it's funny because Conqueror's Hockey. Don't let people rule shark you, dude. You better be on this shit. Give somebody plus 2K first and then rest a Dawn. Because I can tell you right now, in real tournament, if you're resting a Dawn and you're giving everybody minus 1K power, and then you want to do that 2K, they're gonna call the judge on you. Oh, they're gonna call the judge. Okay, so they got that going. And anyways, back to my point. I'm gonna play this card next anyways, right? So might as well get this now. Don't worry about a ramp, okay? Because this card is going to ramp me next turn active. So it's all good in the hood. It looks like they're gonna go they're gonna power up their Sanji, and oh, they got a Monk of the Loof. Okay, same 2 events. Okay, you gotta keep the same. You gotta keep 2 events in your hand, I guess, for this deck to keep working, right? Keep it percolating. Now here I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 2K. Yo, I'm gonna give him what he wants. And now we got Broofy. Bing bang boom. Okay, we just went up an additional sexually active Dawn. We're gonna swing 3 in the 3. They counter out. We're going to swing 3 into 3. And I'm just as interested in draining their hand as I am getting that card off the board right here, obviously. Or I would be going about things a little differently. Now, we decide to pass it back. Could have swung with Kid. Kid would have still been a blocker, I imagine. Could have put on a little bit more pressure. But we chose to leave the snakeskin pants as they were and just keep it moving right now. So they got the boa hand cock. Oh, it's cocked. In our hand, that is. They draw Gum Gum Mole Gun. Ooh. Okay. They're going to do this, that, and the third. Wow. Okay. So what they did was they were able to draw a Luffy and or a, what is it? An event card. Yeah. And when they did that, red event card or Monkey to Luffy, and then activate main, give up to 2, rested Dawn to whatever. Oh, that's if they trashed the card. So they did their silver Rayleigh, okay? And they gave him 6. Now they're mole gunning our Broofy. Now we are still 7K for the turn, which means we're going to be difficult to swing into. We really only have to worry about 1 swing, actually. Yeah, just 1 swing. But that really sucked to get rid of our Broofy. And I don't believe we bottom decked any other ones in searches, so we could be coming across some more. They're going to swing there. We're going to give them Sanji and keep it moving. Now, what I'm going to do here, check this out. Get rid of 3 Dawn. I'm going to get all those 3 Dawn back active because we have Captain Kid, okay? I'm sorry. I know I keep talking about it, but if I did that, I would not have all 3 Dawn back active with a pudding. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying now? This happens a lot. And instead of this just being fodder in my hand, I decided to play this card out, get all 3 Dawn back because of 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, and then play a big boot scoot loof. And we are ready to roll. I'm going to swing 5 into 4. We're going to try and clean this board up a bit. You got to give it to me, dog. Okay, they don't want to give it to me. I'm going to swing now. Give me 2 more cards. They don't. Give me your fucking life. Oh, yeah. And we got a Zoro. And the reason why that Zoro is so important to get out there, because we just need some extra swings at this point. We need to clean up that board when it turns sideways. They're going to have to turn their board sideways, okay? Now, we've got 4K encounter and 2 life with 1 Dawn up, okay? That's a penis elephant, okay? That's the observation hockey. Attach 1 Dawn card to one of your silvers Rayleigh. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 red event or up to 1 3-cost or greater character added to your hand. Then place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, cool. So now they have access to observation hockey. My man is teaching you how to cut bubbles, okay? Boa Hancock, gonna swing 5. Ugh, that's a nasty. It's a nasty swing. We hate to give a 2K for an even swing. Now, they're going to have some eligible bachelorettes on the board in the... I can't read that because it's a little blurry, but Shikayaku? I forget the name. But anyhow, they're doing that. Thug Dizzle. And we're just waiting to see what Rayleigh's going to do here. I know they're cooking something up. Revealing, draw, and observation hockey. We already seen that. But here's the thing. We're not technically threatening lethal now, especially now that they've established a blocker. But we're threatening something. We're making some big city threats. Okay, we decided to take that one. Ooh, it's getting tight. Yeah, that's tight. All right, gang. We got to talk about it. What are we gonna do here? The game ain't over yet. Now, we know we're going to swing into that. We're going to get rid of that. Right, cool. We know we're going to put some pressure on that body. Oh, we're putting on some pressure. But the thing is this. If I Kaido and pop the chopper, and I'll surely get a life with that Kaido. Surely I'll get a life with the other Luffy, right? Perhaps. Then they have 7 cards, 2 Dawn up. And where do we go from there? After that, It is a simple clapback from them, and I'm done. Okay. So I also have Broofy in my hand, and I'm considering let's go ahead and play out Broofy. Why? Because Broofy is going to make us a 7K body, and then we've got 7. We can go to 9 and 11 with these two counters, our only two 2K counters, and we still have a blocker up. So I can tell you right now that blocker ain't going nowhere. That blocker's not resting this turn. No swings. No swings will be had here, and I'm still swinging with everything else because I'm still trying to evaluate what I want to do. This all but clinches my idea. All but clinches my cheeks, if you will. Because now they've taken, and I'm like, all right, I've got to just survive. I've got to survive. That's what I've got to do. Even if I keep this chopper up, which I would have killed to have a Gum Gum Lightning at this point because I could have got rid of that. Yeah, keep all the Dawn up. We want to do all the posturing. Yeah, and this one, I like that move a lot. I like that move a lot because it simulates me looking at my hand, realizing I have 2 Gum Gum Giants, not 3, and just being like, oh, I could just put another one on there. Now we're fucking with the mind games because we about to swing 9, and this is ×2 speed. So I spent a couple seconds there. Now we got him down to 0. It's do or die time for them, no doubt. If they have a Gum Gum Mulgun, I might be effed in the A. Why? Because they pop that for 4, and then with 6, they swing into us. But we could go to 11, but after that we'd be jacked. We'd be jacked off. Okay. So a man's gonna play Jinbei reveal 2, and he gains rush, and he's a 5K body. That sucks. Hashtag sucks for us. They're gonna confirm reveal card. They're gonna give him another one. They're gonna give him 7/7. Yowzes. Now we got to counter out of that because we can't block out of 11. Okay, we can't counter out of 11. We do not have access to any other cards for the rest of this turn because we don't have Gum Gum Giant. We don't have a life. We don't have anything that draws us anything. You know what I'm saying? We're done. We're cooked. Nami is definitely searching for a Mulgun. However, Mulgun won't do what they needed to do at this point. No cards to draw. Oh, yeah. We love that. Oh, yeah. We love it. Like it? We love it. Even at this point, if they had a Mulgun, that would have been... Homeboy would have been their guy, and that would have been 7 in the... Yeah, they wouldn't have done anything. So... yeah, we've officially made it out. Now, I am a little apprehensive here because I thought their chopper could go up to whatever, but even still it'd have to go up to 9. We're going to swing 5. See what they can do. We know they still have a, we know that they still have. We're going to go ahead and swing 9. If they counter out of this, then we're big city hooping because we can just drop Kaido and swing for the game. Let's see what they do. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, it's so beaut. Yeah, so now we can go ahead, and it looks like it only affects the cards that are on the board because Kaido is still a 10K body. Okay, my leader's going back to 5, and at this point we're just gonna at this point we get the quits, the disconnects, and everything else. So Rayleigh in the right hands, it looks like it's a more than formidable opponent. I mean, we all know that our peanut butter Luffy ain't no slouch. You know, Broofy ain't no slouch. They got rid of Broofy really early on in the game, and that did affect the rest of the game. Had they not, it may not have been as close. I'll tell you that much right now. But yeah, we just played it patient. You know what I'm saying? We did our armament hockey. We did a little observation hockey. Came back with a little Conquerors hockey. Oh, we don't need the event cards. We are the event cards. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. To me, like top 3 or the best deck in OP12. Best OP12 leader to come out of OP12. Hands fucking down. Both hands down in the ground, okay? Now, we go ahead and we keep this because we're going first. We have a Zoro, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and yeah, we want to get rid of that. We don't want them searching all game. They already got a promo 2K Zoro, and we established one of our own. Nothing to swing into. They got the Koala out. Oh yeah, they're happy. They're so fucking happy. This would have been a reason to mulligan for my Broofy. This is why we mulligan for the Broofy. Because yes, I saw that I had a ramp and I had a Sanji 7K and I had a Big Boot Scoot Luffy. Two of them, two of each. Yes, but I had nothing to do there, and I'm already down to 2 life, and this motherfucker is not playing with me, okay? I'm going to swing in 6 into 6. Let me see what he gets. They got 6 cards in hand. Also, no Robin on the last game. That sucked. 8 to 6. Got to give me 2 of your 5 cards. They don't. It seems a little expensive, so they give it up. They're going to play out to Shigi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 11 to 7. Send him to heaven. 11 to 5. No defense for I don't even know. I'm out of bars. This is crazy talk. Okay, so we're going to pop that to Shigi. Okay, let's fucking calm things down, okay? 6 to 5. Bam. 10 to 5. Bam. Okay, cool. We got it. We got it. 1 life. No Broof. Counter out of it once. Get rid of the Big Boot Scoot Loop because I can't play him next turn anyhow. Okay? Guess what? Another 15K. And I'm like, yo, I just got done protecting him. There's no way I can let him go now. Right? I really hope I hang on to this chopper, though. I really hope I hang on to the chopper. Okay, good. Fuck beans, dog. Okay, I decided to go out with Sanji. I think Chopper would have been the way. I think Chopper would have been the way. And I'll tell you why, because I need a block. Even though I guess Chopper would have been just like, you know, it wouldn't have mattered because they would have swung into him again anyways. Look at this. Look at this. Yowzers. Oh, my man. He's like, and he disconnects, okay? Now, here at 3-Piece TCG, we don't take L's lying down. The L isn't for lying down. The L isn't even for loss. The L is for less of that bullshit, more of this, okay? I actually track this guy down and get my rematch the old-fashioned way. Let's see how that goes. All right, so you see right there, they quit, they disconnect, they get the fuck out of there. I said, hey, yo, run that back, boss. Run that back. This one's a little longer. We're going to go a little ×2 action. So, it didn't look like did I mulligan? I did not. I did not. And I still chose to go first. And I think that might be a mistake. But I got a Searcher. I got a Ramp. I got my Gum Gum Giants. We had the bottom deck some Nico Robins. Robin Shabatsky's probably not going to cameo in this one based on that. Okay, we're off to a similar start. As similar as possible with the exception that now I have a Searcher. And that Searcher's going to do my bidding into the Hiyori. And now I get to set up my Zoro. And we get to swing 7 at face as opposed to just swinging into the Hiyori. We got that 5 life leader down to 4. It's an even playing field now, right? Okay, they're going to Perona. They're going to swing 8 into there and swing 8 into the face. And we're taking it all with a smile on our face. Bars, okay? Well, yeah. Anyhow, I am at 6. And I actually do this. And it looks like I'm doing this to put that pressure on them. Oh, yeah. Putting on that pressure. Yeah, we're going to put it all. We're going to put your whole life in your hands. Your life is in your hands, dog. Because they weren't at whatchamacallit anyways. So I said, fuck it, dude. Let me just beat this guy the fuck up. We've got to do something, okay? We've got to do something different than last time. We get to have a Robin now. 7 again in that ass, okay? And then, I mean, shit, we've got all the Giants. We got all the Giants. We're going to give them another one. They take it. Okay, cool. 2 Dawn up for 3 of our Giants. They play out a Dracula Mohawk, swinging 7 into 5, okay? Whole hand. The whole dick in their hand. We let them go. Yeah, they turn that there. We can't have that, Jack. No siree, Bob. They're going to swing there. We actually take all 4 giants in our hands, okay? We've been a 7K body since turn 4, I believe. And now we've got all 4 giants. So we're going to go ahead and play this out. Okay. What do we get rid of? Monkey to Luffy. One of the giants. We get rid of the Broofy. Okay, get rid of the Broofy. Holding on to all 4 giants. What are you going to do? Okay, they give me 2 1Ks. They ain't missing that shit. I'm going to swing 8. And the reason we're swinging 8 is because we don't want them to have any free blocks. And we're swinging in the Dish of the Cavern variety, it looks like. Oh, we've got Cavern Fever. Now we're going to go ahead and swing 8 again in the face. They're going to give us a... Okay, so we've got them down from... In one turn, real quick. The turn we played this... Oh my gosh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they had 8 cards. Yeah, so they went from 8 cards to us swinging and them giving one more counter to 5. Now back to 6. Now back to 5. Whatever. But we took them down. We took them down a notch. It's 1-to-1 life. Plenty of time on the clock. They've got all the Draculas. We're going to give them a 2K for an even swing. That sucks. Oh, that big city sucks. And I hate to give up a finisher. I hate to give up a finisher, Luffy. I really do. Okay. All right. We gave up a Gum Gum Giant. That's a little rough. That's a little McGruff the Crime Dog, if you ask me. Oh, it's so rough. This feels like I'm playing against the best list in the environment. All right, so they chose not to swing with one of their Mihawks. They know what's at stake. They know the game is at stake. We drew into a kid, it looked like. Okay, so I can swing an 8 into the face, and they have to give me something even if they block with Mihawk. I can swing 8 into Tashigi, they'd have to give me a 2K, right? Or something with Mihawk. But we know they want to keep those. We know we want to keep those Mihawks. We also want to keep blocks up for ourselves. So that's what we did, a little wall up. So now we got 2 blockers. We'll see how things go. Okay. We're back at 6. Was that 6? It looks like 5 Dawn. No, we got 5 Dawn. Okay, so they give us a 2K. That's great. What are you holding on to that much Dawn for? Okay, they take it. If they take that and they've been countering, does that mean you ain't got shit? Does that mean you ain't got shit? Now, they played that and they turned both of our blockers sideways. Yowzas. We take this hit. We're doing a little bit of observation hockey. We're doing a little bit of conquerors hockey. We're doing a little bit of armament. We're about to do some armament hockey. Oh, we better have all of the hockey. So we're about to figure out what's going on here. But they've got 2 8K blockers, okay? They can turn them sideways. They can go for game. They already did their Zoro thing, all right? Their Zoro play. Weren't able to make it happen. We're going to get rid of a Broofy, and now we have that. We got to do it again. We got to do it again. And we know that we have counter coming because we had so much brick in our hand. 2K, 1K. Get him the fuck out of here, dog. Get him the fuck out of here. And fine, now we get the GG. Now we get the GG. Good G's. Good G's, Leo. No rematch, I guess. They disconnects. So yeah. High roll, you say? I cannot disagree. I cannot disagree. We saw what we needed, and we did what we were supposed to do. Okay, you know what I'm saying? This feels pretty tough. It feels pretty tough. The fact that we had to be a 7K leader, we had 2 blockers up. They turned both of them sideways, and then we had to have all of the giants ready to roll. That seemed crazy. So for everybody talking about, oh, we got to ban giant and oh, ban giant. What the fuck are we gonna do about this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I think the leader's fun. I think it's great. I was saying last time, I think it's a great beginner leader, right? Because it's got just the right mix of everything, right? And it's very fun to play. Rotation is what I would like to throw it into, if people fucking give a fuck about it, right? But yeah, we had all of these things and we were barely surviving. And I mean barely surviving by saying we had no life and we were just going to win on the clapback, right? If he didn't decide to put on the display, because we don't give them the pressure, right? We're the ones that put on the pressure. Then yeah, we would have had quite the amount of swings, and it looks like they had 1 and 3 in there. So we would have been on that ass. Essentially, I think we would have taken it the next round. Yeah, we would have, because they already used that, right? And then we would have had this and this and this. And, well, even what I'm saying is if they had their blockers up. Because if they had their blockers up and we played this out, we're going to swing big city swings. And they can block out of it twice. But then this is both of these cards right here, just this one swing. And then this is going to end the game. So that's why they felt like they had to go for it. But anyways, yeah, dude. I think Zoro is going to be an absolute monster problem. Absolute problem. But with our 2K, with our new 2K searcher though, the new Nami, we will be able to search out Gum Gum Giants though. So just mulligan for Broofy, mulligan for Giant, and cross your fingers to the rest. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep moving. All right, gang. I wanted to give you guys a quick one with Koala. All right. I say this is right after that one. I say a quick one because yeah. Anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and search out. Looks like we got ourselves a Sanji. Now we kept this hand because we didn't got Broofy in it, but we had a search. We had the ramp. We had Nico Robin as our 6 Dawn play. We do still like to hold on to Luffy for the late game menagerie, right? They never know. Well, they never quite know for sure if we got them. We're gonna go ahead and swing 5, and we're hoping they take. Please take. They take. Yes. Now we get to play this out. Now we get to get rid of Kaido because we don't want to put a life in our hand. They got to get rid of 2 cards. We swing 5. We put them back to 4. They go back to 5. We got a 7K blocker. Robin is worth their weight in gold. Karasu, glamour shots, 1996. Okay, we're gonna turn Robin sideways. Free block. Trafalgar Law. So this ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen with Robin. We play Robin out. We're gonna have it. Now we wouldn't be able to play Sanji the same turn, right? But say la vie. We weren't gonna play him anyways. Get hacked. Get that hack out of here. I need to hack something out of my throat. Obviously, we're swinging 7. We ain't concerned about life. And we're going to play this out, swing another 7. Oh, yeah. Big city hooping. Putting on that pressure. Look, what do you... Okay, so they go up 1 in life. Cool. They go up 1 in life. We could even take this. We don't take it. We don't even take... We ain't taking shit. We will take this. We'll take this. Yeah, we got to take this. All right, so now we're going to swing 7 again. We're not concerned with our life. We are going to... What are we going to do? They are yellow. They are yellow. We got to remember they are yellow. Swing 7 there. Okay, cool. You got no Dawn up. Yeah, I was going to say either that's the most lucky thing in the world or we just 11 and 14 and GGs are had. And that's that. And that's that. And I need to stand by. All right, gang. So we're going up against a blue-purple Luffy, right? And this is my opening hand. Now, I really like to see this in my opening hand because of, you know, I want to be able to pop whatever they want to ramp with, right? And that's how, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, that's how we win this game. That's how we win this matchup. I thought it was just all about the big boot scoot Luffy, but it's definitely has a lot to do with getting rid of their... Damn, they just bottom decked our shit. But it has a lot to get rid of their Zoro. Now, because they're going second, they're going to play out Bon Clay instead, and that kind of chaps my ass. I'm going to play out Broofy. I'm going to give 1 there, and now they can't Raging Tiger him. They will have to Red Rock, and we're going to swing 8 and a 6. Putting on that pressure. Oh, we got that 3 life leader down to 1. They do Red Rock our ass. Which means they do not get to Como se dice. They do not get to ramp, right? They didn't get the ramp. They just swung there. What do we give them? What do we give them? Yeah, we gave him a 1K for that. Okay, cool. So now I can go ahead and get rid of that there. That's fine. And I can play out a Nico Robin. Oh, yeah. Get rid of the search. Now you got to give me 2 cards. They got rid of a Sanji and a Nami. Cool. We like that. They're back to 5 cards. Now it's party time. Like the next turn, it's going to be party time for them. And that's all because we presented the threat of Broofy, okay? Now they're going to swing right into there, and we actually save it. Yo, we play another Robin. Give me 2 more cards. We're crazy. We've lost our full fucking mind. Oh, we've lost it. They're making some big city decisions right now. Oh, yeah. Give the kids what they want. What did they get rid of? That was a Nami and a what? A Nami and a Giant. Go fucking figure. Swing 8. Swing 8. You got rid of a Giant. You got no Dawn active. Final warning. Hands are tied. I'm trying to save your job. I swing 8 into them. They took. And I said, you know what? You're not killing me next round anyhow. Anyhow. And I need to get cards out of your hand. This is going to take at least 2 cards. What do you got? Holy shit, they got it. We might have just lost the game. Nah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But they know they can swing here for free. Swing here for free. Oh, we're giving them everything for free. They got the Mami Nami. Sipping tea. Uso Hachi, me oh so horny. Okay. I don't know about that. Okay, so we swing 11 there. Okay, they give us 2 of those. What are the fucking odds you got it? I want to know what are the odds you got it. They don't. Oh, Barbara. Oh, Barbarella. What happened there? What happened there? Did they like, how did we know to do that? I'll tell you, sometimes I'll be in the zone, dog, and I'm just like, fuck it, man, fuck it. So they revealed a gear 2. Yeah, they revealed the gear 2. They put whatever to deck bottom. Bikini bitch bottom. And Robin, we did back-to-back Robins on them. Left them with nothing but their dick in their hand. I wonder if they regret getting rid of that Gum Gum Giant from the first Robin. That was crazy. That was hashtag crazy. So we were going to get a Giant. We were going to get a Nico Robin. None of which would have helped us. Well, the Giant wouldn't have helped us because we attached all of our Dawn. And part of me wonders if instead of doing that, because they were able to 9 and 12. So if I would have instead given 6 to 7, that would have been 13. Yeah. That would have been 13. And they wouldn't have been able to counter out. Yeah, because they did. So they went to 9, 12. Yeah. If I would have given that 6 here and kept 1 up, we would have had a 13K swing. And then they would have had to have, yeah, they wouldn't have had it. So that would have been the right play. And then I would have still had 1 Dawn active for this lucky Gum Gum Giant. They would have swung once, you know, got a life. You know, if they would have swung again, could have got a life or whatever. I don't fucking know. But they would have swung here and they would have figured it out. But yeah, that's crazy. That was a crazy photo finish. Let's keep that moving. But yeah, always attached on to the big threat. All right, big balls. Going up against a let's see. All right, gang. Going up against a Bello Betty. This is our hand. We're good. We're good. All right. We're all right, I guess. We got a lot of 2Ks. I like the amount of 2Ks. We counter out of what we can. I'm not mad about giving a 2K for a 5-to-5 swing because that's going to keep me healthy for the later stages of the game. Now, I'm doing a little high-risk maneuver, and it looks like I do pay for it somewhat. But yeah, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. So I found myself swinging in certain situations just because I'm crazy. But yeah, I'm just like, man, fuck it. You know, I'm gonna get effed or I'm gonna get effed. You know, either way. So we're gonna go to Broofy, 7K body. We're gonna swing 5 and a 2, get that out of here. 7 and a 4, get that out of here. We do have, we don't even bother searching with Law because we just want the counter. They only have 3 cards in hand, so it's looking like we might be on our way to, like, you know, the promised land, if you will, because it does turn into at a certain point it does turn into just surviving, and then we take it from there, right? So we survive that one right there. We give them 1 for that right there. We're gonna take that right there. We got a Gum Gum Giant. That's really cool. We got a Karasu. We got some 2Ks. We've got 9 in hand, or 9 Dawn, so we can play out Monk of the Loof, -1, draw another 2K, swing 7 into 5, move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo, and now we're going to go ahead and swing 7 there. We're going to swing 10 there, and we're setting them up to finish them the next turn, okay? We've got Usohachi, Miso Horny. That'll be the last 2K we use in our defense. They need to have another Karasu or else, okay? So, yeah. Okay, Inazuma, all right. They'll be able to attack this turn. It's so crazy that they give you +3. You would think they give you +2. You would think it's +2. They got rid of the Karasu because they're playing a Karasu. So Martini, Rosso, don't flame them just yet. They knew what they were doing, because I didn't think they knew what they were doing. We can take here. Cool. Our next swing is going to be a 9. That's fine. We're going to do this, go to 10. And now we actually got Sanji, and that's the game. Gang, the way I was able to survive this, no Sanji, no problem, does make me feel better. Does make me feel better. No removal whatsoever. They still saw their Karasu. Yeah, no removal whatsoever. Just good old-fashioned One Piece on brew. So Broofy is the definite, like, find this card fast. Now, I did go down to 1 life. It was close. But as I'm at 1 life, they got 1 card in their hand. Okay, so. And I could have been at 2 life. I could have saved myself some hardship had I not swung when I did. But I chose to. It is what it is. Next one. And we got ourselves against the big red nose himself. Okay, this hand, they go first. So I'm going second. I don't see my ramp, so I say, let me go ahead and ramp. Let me find a ramp. Let me see what we get. Absolutely dog shit. This is the worst hand I've ever seen with this deck ever. Absolutely fucking ever, okay? And we're going against Buggy. Buggy, in my opinion, has got to be one of the more consistent drawing dicks. They're gonna always see their things. Fortunately for us, so do we. And we're gonna go ahead and swing 8 to 5. Our hand ain't jive. We just had a ramp. They get a Sanji's Pilaf. There you go. I mean, the buffoonery begins, right? And they're swinging 5 to 5. Now, Buggy is something that I always want to kind of keep that rectal thermometer firmly against their sphincter, because I need that rectal temp, okay? Because they're doing stuff like this every game. Every game they're doing it. And we need to be up on it. We got to be up on our Buggy match, okay? So they're going to play out Moji, and I'm like, okay, I got an emoji for that. It's called Sanji. And I'm going to go ahead and play him out, turn that motherfucker sideways. And there we go, 4 to 1. Yes. And then I will go ahead, and I think I'm fine swinging. Well, we're going to swing 5. Okay, we're going to swing 5. We want to put the Gum Gum Giant in their head, okay? We want to do a little voodoo, right? All right, cool. So Crocodile and Mihawk. Now, what we're doing right now is we are the things we're keeping in mind is, are we going to, well, we need board control, okay? And right now they've got 3 of the, well, they only need 1 more piece. They only need 1 more piece technically. We've got 3 of the 4, and they've got 3 of the 4, excuse me. And then they can play out Big Bug, okay? They play one more there, and then they play Bug. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm saying that right. So yeah, then they play out the Big Bug, and they put anything to the bottom. Okay, cool. So as it is right now, I'm like, okay, I ain't got nothing to play but Kaido. I will play Kaido. I will attempt to pop Mihawk. You are at 6 cards. You still got to give me a card. You still do have to give me a card. I turned him sideways, swinging 7 to 5. Let's see what you do. Okay, cool. We're gonna play that out. And I really wish that I would have played that out before. I really wish I would have played Kaido out first before I gave him a free fucking block. That kind of sucks. But now I'm going to swing. That's why I did it. Damn, I'm so good. I can't even keep up. I did it like that because I'm like, yo, let me swing here. You get the free block, okay? But then I'm going to swing 7. Maybe you get rid of cards. I was hoping he got rid of cards. But then 7 or 11 into 7, you've got to give me 2 cards to keep that alive. And if not, you are now another step away from being able to play out your big fucking disappear Buggy, okay? So no bugging with Buggy. Okay, so now they're one step away. Oh, and they've got the big 7K bodies. And we ain't got no brew. Oh, no, we ain't got shit. We go ahead and get rid of a Gum Gum Lightning to keep Sanji alive. So we got that pressure. And, yeesh. Yeah, it's looking tough out here for us, gang. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to swing 9 to 5. Okay. Swing 9 to 5. Swing a 10 to 5. They ain't got it. They ain't got it. Now, we did have 9 Dawn active, I believe. Or maybe 7. I'm not sure. Or 8. Wait, yeah, I could tell you right now. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we had 8 Dawn. We had 2 Dawn active. They just had a bunch of bricks. So that was that. They did have their big Buggy that they were going to be ready to play next turn. In hindsight, probably should have done that. But the thing is that if they were going to go ahead and swing here and all that bullshit, I did have an opportunity to, because they had to choose to play Buggy or this. They can't play both, which is great for me, right? So if they don't play both, then I'm good. You know, they would get rid of Kaido, and then I would have to, then they would swing with everything. I'd have the counter, and we just have to see what happens. Anyhow, that was a close match. They immediately prompted me for a rematch, so I decided to oblige them, okay? Risking us going into double or triple overtime, by the way, because this video is running a little long here, but we really wanted to see the Nico Robin, all right? Now, we're going to go ahead and keep this here because we like everything we're seeing. We already got a ramp. We're going to have an opportunity to search. I think we did it last time without Broofy, which was hashtag impressive. This time we do have Broofy, and we are definitely looking to sip with him, okay? Broofy said, come sip with your boy, dog. Pour one out for a real one. Drop a foe in my high C. Let's see what we got. 5 to 5. Giving him Eustace Kid. Okay, we don't. All right, we ain't taking 2 hits, I guess. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Backside into fakie. We choose to ignore Mr. 3. Swing 5 and swing 5. I like it. We're going to take him down to 4. What are you going to swing into? You swing into our face. Well, fuck me. We take another hit. We're down to 2 life. We're not that concerned, though, because we do have a Broofy. Now, they play out Boot Buggy, all right? And because of Boot Buggy on the field, now Zoro can't even attack, right? But the Wook, dude. Yeah, that sucks. We're going to go ahead and play out Broofy, though. We go to 7. We go to 8. If you want to block with Mihawk, you need a 2K. I really do wish I would have swung 9. But we got a 2K out of their hand. I guess we just got to be happy about things. They play Mr. 3 out again. And they get an Alvida. An Alvida. An Alvidabldia. We're gonna give them 2K for that. No reason to go down to 1 life just yet. They're gonna Sanji's peel off, and they pass it back. So they only got 6 cards in their hand with all that crap they're doing. We're gonna go ahead and I say get the big boot scoot Luffy out. And the reason why is because now we've got a big old body they got to deal with. That is, I mean, 2 card minimum for all of their threats. And also, if they choose to Red Rock our Broofy, we still got a big stick. We still have a Broofy lined up for that ass. Okay, so we're feeling pretty good. A little worse for wear in the life department. Here comes that fucking Croc right on fucking time. Just like I tell you guys, they're gonna play it every time. They get the Alva Double Dia, and no blocker on there, just a hand fix, right? She's got bubbles everywhere. 9 to 7. We could give that up. Yeah, we could do that. You can't swing with nothing else. If you swing with Mihawk, you're really in trouble. Now we can play out Sanji. We can play out Sanji. We can turn Mihawk sideways, and then we can just go for that ass. Oh, that juicy. Look at this big city development, dog. Oh, yeah. Putting on that pressure. Oh, yeah. Big city hooping, dog. Big city hooping established, or status established. Okay, we swung 7, we got 2 cards. We swung 7, we got a whatchamacallit. We're swinging 9. What do you got right here? I'm like, you know what, give him fucking 12. Give him fucking 12. You ain't got it. That's what I thought. And what really sucked is, actually, check this out. I was gonna say what really sucked. So they got a 1, a 2. So they got 3. I think those are both 2Ks. I think those are both 2Ks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So they had 2, 4, 6, or 6 and 7. So they had 7K in counter. Well, shit. That's 7K in counter. Oh shit. They had like 12 on the money. That was a spicy meat the ball though. Check this out though. We didn't have anything, right? We took this hit. Cool. We got a Gum Gum Giant. We're pissed. We're like, fuck, I should have kept one up. I would have had a Gum Gum Giant. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Then they swing again. We can like counter out, whatever, right? But then we get this Gatling and we turn 1 right side up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That would have been that. So we're able to win it and take it. They want another rematch. Look, dog, what we don't do around here is play until you win. I'm sorry. But, yes, with that being said, let's take it over to the gist of the list. Well, there you have it, gang. Robin did shine. I feel like Robin did shine. I feel like Robin went just as well on the list as anything else. I think that match against Blue Purple Luffy was knuckin' futz. I mean, back-to-back Robins was crazy. We got rid of 4 cards out of their hand. You know what I mean? And it was a little tough since we did get rid of our only card, our only 2K in our hand. You know what I mean? But, hey, the kids wanted to see Robin Shabatsky, How I Met Your Mother style. I think it was a lot of fun. I think it's a great card. I think Sanji might be replaced. Sanji feeling just a little slow. As you guys saw, we got through Bello Betty again with no removal. Just some ramp and some Broofy. 2 things you can really count on when you have 12 ramp cards, 4 Luffys, but also 4 cards that search the top 4 of our deck. Also mulliganing, you know what I mean? Understanding what you need in your matchups is another big thing. So I do feel like I do feel good about Robin in here. It's not broken. It's not a broken card. But I think if I played an OP12 tournament tomorrow, my deck would look like this. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm liking it. A lot. Sometimes it gets a little hairy getting rid of cards, as you saw. But, I mean, once you're ramped up, if you don't need the Zoro, get rid of it. If everything is counter, you don't need the Gatling. You know what I mean? If you got if you're a little bricked up, you got a little extra of those, you know, which one to get rid of kind of deal. So it was great. This guy still being at 2 because, you know, I've seen some people run 4, and yeah, I'd like to see what he's worth these days, but I don't think he's worth that. I don't think he's worth all that. Anyhow, this has been a lot of fun. OP12, Nico Robin style. And if I were to give you the next one that I'm looking at doing, it would be this. So if you guys want to go ahead and tell me how you've been cooking up and you came up with this all by yourself, and you know, it only bothers me because I was late to the party. I was late, like I was, you know, a year and a half late to the game to start creating. So it's taken a lot to get any kind of momentum, believe it or not. And yeah, that's been the tough part. So when you have creators that come and take your ideas and put them on their platform, it does kind of suck. It does suck. Because a little acknowledgement would be great. We're trying to chase the dream over here, right? Get rid of that. And I know you see what I'm doing. Oh, you see what I'm doing. Yeah, you see what I'm doing. I think we put that one in there as well. I think we get rid of that. Yeah. We get rid of that. But yeah, I'm giving you guys some sauce right here. Some sauce. I'm gonna really see. I really want to see if I can make this work. What else did I have here? I know I got all 4 of these already. We know. Oh yeah. We got the Noro. Yeah, you gotta have that Noro, dog. Yeah. I think it was like that, or maybe it was like that and like that. I don't know. But yeah, so I decided that I wanted to go ahead and run some of this. You know what I mean? See what's up with this. Oh, we got rid of this, and then we threw these in here. Yeah. So we went ahead and did a little Frankensteining with the 2 lists. Maybe we still kept Linlin. I can tell you right now that Linlin may not make it. Linlin might be a little slow, believe it or not, and we might just want to have Big Boot Scoot Luffy, which is funny because before in the Plofy list we didn't want to have Luffy at all. So this is gonna be yeah, OP11 B Plofy. Yeah. So this will be the next video coming out. Oh yeah, I don't know if it'll be this exact list. I'm gonna do some testing, and then I will be able to get it out to you guys. But oh, be ready. Tomorrow's gonna be super hype, super hot. And yeah, with that being said, gang, respect yourself, respect others. Smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. This has been Murado Music with 3-Piece TCG. Bear. Pirates TCG, and ooh-wee, you're gonna be hearing a lot of that.
Stuck up in it, stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game,